I am extremely, extremely impressed with the durability of this. I mean, I feel like I could have thrown it off a cliff in Cyprus and it'd still be like, hey, I'm still here and in perfect condition. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Techonaut 45 backpack from Tom Bihn, which is a carry-on size backpack. And the last time I showed you guys a backpack from Tom Bihn, I was reviewing the Scenic 22, which was a personal item size backpack. And I did that review unboxing style. Here's the box. Opened it up, here's the bag. And in that video, I asked you guys if you like unboxing videos or if I should use the bag first and then do a review. And a lot of you guys said that you would love to have me use the bags first. So I talked to Tom Bihn and said, hey, I have an opportunity. I'm about to go on a trip. I would love to try a carry-on sized backpack. Would you like to send me one? And then therefore I can do a review after using it. So they sent me this one and some more accessories. So today we are going to do a full review, just like our usual review. But the cool thing is I have used it. So therefore, while I'm doing my review, I can actually give you my opinion or talk to you about how I used it and how I felt about it. Since I actually did pack this bag and use it, I'm going to use some clips from my packing video where I packed for that trip and show you guys how that went. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lauren Kelly from It's the Kellys, and I travel often and pack well, and I help you guys do the same. I have now been to 101 countries, all 7 continents, and I've done it all in a carry-on bag. So if you like reviews of travel essentials, if you like packing videos, if you just want travel content and tips and tricks for travel, then stick with me and subscribe and follow me on Instagram where I actually show you my travel. All right, so let's get into this review. Now, the Techonaut does come in 2 different sizes. This is the 45, but they also have a 30 liter. It does come in 10 different color combinations, meaning the outside of the bag and the inside color. And this one is the deep blue with the moss interior. A little sneak peek of the moss color there. And just in case you're curious, I want to show you guys this bag up against the size of the Scenic 22. 22 liters, 45 liters. Personal item, carry-on. Now, this bag is designed and advertised to give you 3 different ways of carrying it. Quite obviously, you can use it as the backpack using the backpack straps, but you can actually take these straps, undo them, and tuck them in to get them out of the way. And then you can actually use it as a duffel using this very nice grab handle that's just as padded as the backpack straps. Or you can attach shoulder strap using these D-rings right here and then carry it on your shoulder or of course crossbody style. This is how the backpack looks on me fully packed. Keep in mind that I am 5'10". And then this is how it looks on me while using the shoulder strap. I have it right here resting on my shoulder, and then of course can use it crossbody. And then this is me holding the bag fully packed using the grab handle, duffel style. But to me, with a duffel bag, I always use a shoulder strap anyway. Now I'm gonna be honest, you guys, when I used this backpack on my trip, it was, holy crap, 24.5 pounds. Yeah, this is 45 liters. It holds so much stuff. And I actually can't really imagine using it any other way than a backpack because I want that 25 pounds even on my body. I don't want it on one shoulder. I don't want it crossbody on another shoulder. And I definitely didn't want to just hold it like this. But if you didn't pack it where it was 25 pounds, then I can definitely see you utilizing the grab handle or the shoulder strap. So let's go over all of the exterior details first. Obviously, the first thing that you can see is this big U-shaped pocket here, and that's how you actually open up the bag. So we're not going to open that part up yet. And you do have the Tom Bihn logo right here. Now there are 3 great exterior pockets. You have this little one right here, that is just about this big. You've got that moss interior, and this is going to be really good for a phone, passport, wallet, something like that. On this side of the bag, you have another pocket, and it is actually this entire depth here. So you could put a water bottle in there, an umbrella, anything that may be just a little bit bigger. Maybe even a tripod if you're a photographer. And then on the top here, under this top grab handle, there is another pocket, which is the entire top of the bag. And it does have this little key leash right here on this O-ring, which of course you can detach and put somewhere else. I really did love this pocket for a lot of my tech stuff, especially because it is so close to the laptop pocket, which I'll show you in a little bit. On the top here, there is this grab handle, which is actually very comfortable. But then, like I said, there's this grab handle on the side that is the same edgeless 1/2 inch padding that is on the actual backpack straps. So if you want to hold the Techonaut this way, this is a lot more comfortable. I do like having this strap and this strap, especially to put it up into the overhead bin. Now, I mentioned the laptop pocket before, and that is this pocket right back here. And you can only really enter it this way. And Tom Bihn does say that it can hold just about any laptop. And my 13-inch MacBook Air fit perfectly in there. I also didn't unpack, but I had this folder in there as well. No matter how crazy stuffed this bag was, my laptop still fit in here beautifully. I know sometimes with backpacks, when they are stuffed to the max, it's very hard to put a laptop in there, but I did not have a problem with that at all. And then let's talk about the back. I have the straps still tucked in because you do have that option, which I think is great, especially for storage. So I'm gonna leave those tucked in for just a minute. There's also this little grab handle right here too. Now, this back of the Techonaut is great because a lot of the padded mesh that you have on various backpacks is the whole back of the bag, but this is what they call a special skeleton back panel, in the fact that it kind of curves in right here so that it's just a little bit more breathable on your back and therefore not that hot. Now this I have no complaints about whatsoever. It was very, very comfortable. I did not get hot. It did not feel uncomfortable at all. And underneath here, so if you are traveling with this and a roller bag, you can very easily slip that onto the luggage, which when Brian and I were traveling together, we did do that to give my back a break from this bag. So then obviously it would sit like this. And I do love the way that it is designed, and I wish that the Cynic was designed the same way, because the Cynic has a trolley sleeve that is very thin and is the entire length of the backpack and does not fit on most of my carry-ons. This is a little bit wider and fits on just about every single carry-on unless it's a wide handle. Now let's pull these backpack straps out. See how easily they go in and out of there? So these straps are a 1/2 inch thick, and they are the EV50 edgeless backpack straps. I can say that they're very nice and padded and comfortable, but the only thing that I really felt was that it kind of dug into my body a little bit when I was traveling with it. But I think that the way that I fit it on my body was a little bit off, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. It does come with this adjustable chest strap where obviously you can adjust it to the size of your body, but you can also adjust it up and down depending on how tall you are. Again, you can clip this right here, and of course these straps are adjustable as well. On the very bottom of the bag is this hip strap, and it's just kind of the generic one. It's adjustable and it is removable. The only thing that I wish when I was traveling with this is that I would have had maybe the padded ones instead, because this is definitely helpful, but you can buy the padded hip belt from Tom Bihn, and if I ever want to travel with this again, I will do that, because it was a lot of weight on my body, and I know you're supposed to really put it onto your hips instead of your back, and I think that would have been just a little bit more comfortable. So now let's get into the main compartment. And you guys, these zippers, these YKK zippers are heavy duty, insane, amazing zippers. Honestly, every single thing about this bag is heavy duty and incredibly crafted. I know that Tom Bihn is locally made in Seattle. They have a warehouse. They don't outsource anything. They do everything right there. And with as heavy and fully packed as this bag was, I am extremely impressed with the durability of this. I mean, I feel like I could have thrown it off a cliff in Cyprus and it'd still be like, hey, I'm still here and in perfect condition. So anyway, this is the main compartment. Now it is U-shaped, you guys. It's like an upside down U, and it is very wide. When I first opened this bag, I was telling Brian, I'm like, this does not seem that big at all. I don't know how it's going to fit everything I need in it. But I was totally shocked. You'll see when I show you what I packed in it. So yeah, it has just a ton of depth in there. It does have straps on the bottom and on the top that you can hold all of your stuff in place. Obviously they are removable if you don't want to use them, but why wouldn't you want to use them? There are quite a few O-rings in here as well if you want to attach some little accessories. But yes, in this main compartment, I fit my big main packing cube, my smaller packing cube, and still another layer of more stuff on top of it. And then I still had room here on this side for even more stuff. And there is a little pocket right here, which I did end up putting some shoes in. Now, on the opposite side of the front flap, you do have a zippered mesh compartment here, which is wonderful to just put easy, quick grab things that you don't want to put on the outside of the bag. And then just when you thought that was it, you have a whole nother compartment right here. Don't let this deceive you. This fits so much stuff. I really like the separation of the main compartment and then your extra stuff. This is where I kept my toiletries and, you know, camera gear and a lot of other things. But if you don't want the separation of these two compartments, you can actually detach this part right here and just make it one full 45-liter main compartment instead. See this zipper right here? You just simply unzip it and then you just have all of this extra packing space. I would say it's about an extra 3 inches or so. So let me show you guys how I packed this bag for my trip. And if you want to watch the full packing video and even the unpacking video, I will link them down below. But here are some clips from that pack. I used their large Techonaut laundry packing cube for all of my clothes. I love that it was dual-sided, so I was able to pack things on the top and on the bottom, and it fit perfectly in that main compartment. And then I used their smaller Techonaut packing cube for all of my underwear and bathing suits and all of that, and put that right there on top. And then I was still able to fit my shoes, my tripod, and my flat iron. And then you can see everything that I put in the end pocket here. Now you guys, I think that this bag is completely incredible for one bag travel. It's very hard for me to do one bag travel because I'm a content creator. So I do pack very light in terms of clothing and accessories and toiletries, but I have to always pack a lot of camera gear. So therefore I always have one bag and then a personal item. But if I didn't have to pack a ton of camera gear with me, this bag would be perfect for one bag travel because it fit everything that I needed, but still has all of these strategic little pockets for stuff that you would need while you're in flight or in the airport. But again, I used that personal item. So now what I want to do is actually talk about the thing I'm honestly like so nervous to talk about, in the fact that I don't think that I can travel with carry-on backpacks again. If you guys have watched a lot of my other stuff, you know that back in January, after I used a backpack, I said never again. I actually donated the backpack in the middle of the trip and bought a carry-on because I could not do it anymore. But then I started reviewing nicer carry-on backpacks that are really ergonomic and designed for your body. And I said, okay, let me give it another try. So what I'm about to say isn't anything that has to do with this backpack. It has to do with me. It's not the bag, it's me. I have very bad chronic back pain, but I do not want my experience to rub off on you and have you not want to do a carry-on backpack. If you want to use the Techonaut 45 and are super interested in it and you love carry-on backpacks, it's going to be incredible for you. I personally had a hard time with it just because of my body. So yes, I did whine about it a lot, and yes, I ended up checking it on the way home because I just could not wear it on my back anymore. Here is a clip from my unpacking video where I talked about the issues that I had wearing this bag, so that maybe if you are a total backpack fan and lover and I'm doing something wrong, maybe you can let me know. You guys, I think one of the worst parts about traveling with a backpack is that every time I take it off, maybe you're not supposed to take it off the whole time you're in the airport. I have to be like, contort my body to try to get it on. So it's just on normal right now, and it's super low. So I'm gonna make it as high as it can go, and I'm going to adjust these straps, and then it's a little bit higher for sure. Do the chest strap, and I can even adjust it higher, okay? And then I'm going to do this hip strap. Now I do know that they have some padded hip straps that you can buy instead of these little flimsy ones. If I pull these straight forward, it's on my stomach, so it's at my natural waist, and I want to see if that's okay. While I was going through the airport, like this hurt so bad, and this started really digging into my armpits and really actually made me super red right here. But I can say being hands-free with this was able to really move around really well. I did not get warm with the way that this is designed, but I have no complaints about the bag itself. The bag itself was incredible to pack and held up very, very well. And I do think that it is worth it if you are shopping for a carry-on backpack. Tom Bihn is where it's at. Top quality materials, locally made in the US, and they stand by everything. They design their bags for you. I'm very happy with the backpack, very happy with the personal item Scenic 22 backpack, and I really do love their accessories. I have so many of their accessories, and the way that I used those accessories with this bag was truly a great experience. All right, so thank you guys so much for allowing me to be honest with you. I always want to review incredible travel essentials, especially when they come so highly recommended, and it's my job to then try them out and let you know how they went and let you know how they held up. I was very, very nervous to say that out loud, but hopefully you appreciate the honesty, and maybe you can even give me some feedback as to how I wore this bag, if there's a way that I can possibly do it better. If you are interested in the Techonaut 45 or the smaller one, or hey, even any of the accessories or the Scenic 22 that I already reviewed, then all of the links will be down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much to Tom Bihn for sending me this bag and all of the accessories, and for allowing me to be honest and use the bag and give you guys my full review. I hope you guys are subscribed for even more travel reviews, packing videos, and travel content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!